Yeah, definitely. It's in the back of my mind as well. We've always been seeing the highlights of his double hundred or his back-to-back hundreds in the last week or so, and it's it's a fitting thing. I think he was giving me some luck out there today, which is fortunate enough for myself. But no, yeah, it's a memorable thing to get a century back-to-back in the one innings, and he played a fantastic knock as well in South Africa. I don't know if the temperatures got to 40 degrees plus, but I think it was getting to a few people out there. But that's cricket; it happens. And when some decisions don't go your way, you get bowled off a no ball, and it's what happens in cricket. It's always they're always going to come at you, and you got to try and learn to bite your tongue a bit. And sometimes we don't. At the moment, it's hard to score when the ball gets older. There's obviously a nice rough area out there for Nathan Lyon to bowl at, and we saw that in the first innings. He was hitting it pretty much every delivery, and I think that's going to be the key for us tomorrow. We're going to try and take early wickets with that new ball, and once it gets older, we're going to try and use the conditions to get the ball going reverse. Well, we've seen how much he's evolved in the last 12 to 18 months. He's worked hard at his game. He's now got a 5-wicket haul in the first innings. There's no reason why he can't come out tomorrow with his tail up and help us take these 10 wickets. To answer your first question, I don't know where or what you're trying to get at, but having those emotions, obviously from what's happened in the last week has got nothing to do with what's happened out there. And second innings going out here, it's basically you got to try and work as hard as you can. You only have a lead of 60 runs and got to bat time, and we had I think 70, 80 overs there to bat. And then you bat normal and then try and set up the game from there in the last 20 overs, and we saw Steve Smith come out and Mitch Marsh hit the ball at the park. So that's how we have to approach these second innings. That's cricket. It's what happens is things that happened in the past, things that happened in IPL as well. There's a few send-offs here and there, but I think just because he was bowling, it was probably his last over of his spell, and he got another one next over, but he bowled pretty well, bowled tight, and he thought that he deserved that reward, and it's unlucky that it happens in cricket that you bowl no balls. No, I just think it's just how cricket's played. When things don't go your way, and you sort of get that adrenaline. Like for me to look at that and him bowl at no ball and me come back in and sort of go at him a little bit. I shouldn't have, but it got me into another contest. I had to regroup and start again from there, and as I say, that's what happens in cricket. You've got to try and keep riding that roller coaster as much as you can. Yeah, and I think the world knows how I like to get involved, and how I play my cricket, and that's how it is. I try and take it to them, and if I have to be a bit verbal, I will, and I sometimes do cross that line. I've got to try not to. I haven't done it before, so I think so. But as I said, you've got to keep riding this roller coaster and keep doing my job for the team, and that's scoring runs at the top. Sometimes there is an advantage, but at the top of the order, you get to try and bat as long as you can, as big as you can. So, for me now, it's about when I'm getting those hundreds, I've got to make big hundreds and turn them into double hundreds for the team. And that's my next goal. Once I'm in, I've got to try and go big, like Michael Clark did against India last time. Double hundred after double hundred. They're the achievements that you want, and they're the ones that get recognised a lot. You can't help rain delays for one, and that's how cricket is. We got I think 98 overs tomorrow. We've got to try and hustle through our overs to try and take 10 wickets, and given this wicket at the moment, definitely will be 10 chances tomorrow. Yeah, but that's cricket. It works on both sides. We're slow, they're slow. It doesn't matter. It happens in cricket. Yeah, well, Bucky's he always trains hard. He works hard, and he knows how to dig deep and score runs when it's needed. We've been winning Test matches, and it was tough in the UAE for all of us. Chris has got to keep being positive as much as he can. Get back in the nets and keep working at his game, and that's what he does. He scored over 20,000 first-class runs. He knows how to score them, and I back him to come out in Brisbane and do that. Yeah, well, given the last week and a half, it's quite tough when someone gets hit in the head. Now that you sit back and just you hope he's okay. That's what you have to do, and we play the game within the spirit of the game. And then when we play tough, we play tough cricket, and that's getting verbal. But when someone gets hurt, you're always going to be there, and you're going to give them sympathy. You have to.